How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Bad Thoughts Podcast. Candid Camper. What's going on, bro? How's everything, man?
Hey, buddy, how are you? Just chilling.
Dude, I made a fire fucking dinner today.
What'd you have?
Probably the best I've made like in a while. It was so good. So I don't really eat pork that much. I'll do it occasionally. Like if it's cooked a certain way, I'll eat it. I like pork chops occasionally, but I don't eat pork that much. But I'm a big fan of pork belly. Like if I do eat pork, which I rarely do, pork belly's like my go-to. So I bought a couple I bought a thing of pork belly and I've pretty much braised it for a couple hours and put like teriyaki sauce in it and let it braise for an hour or so. Bro, so good, dude. Just
What'd
put
you
it
have on the
over
side?
rice. I had rice and asparagus. I put it over
Yeah.
rice and had a little asparagus. I made some fried bread. I've been making bread. Like I love making bread. It's so fun, dude. It's
Yeah.
hella fun. It's
That sounds
easy as
really
fuck.
yummy. Like all that. I would eat all that.
Yeah. Have you ever made your own bread?
My wife makes bread. I don't make bread. I'm not really a good baker. I can cook pretty well, just baking is not my thing.
See, I like doing everything. Like I bake all the time. I bake my salmon. I love baking salmon. But like cooking in general, like if I could throw it in the oven and let it bake, it's better. Like I don't have to look for it or look after it. Just
Yeah.
set a timer.
I mean, I'll bake like chicken and stuff like that, but I'm talking about like actual like cakes and all that. On that side of it, no, I can't do that. But yeah, I could bake a mean chicken. For
Yeah,
sure.
I love that shit. Have you ever tried making your own rotisserie chicken?
I actually have a rotisserie, like a kit. Um, it just takes way too long. I'd rather just cook that shit and eat it.
Dude, I went over. Shout out Evan, dude. I went over to Evan's grandfather's house when back in the Bay Area when they lived there, and we literally not watched him cook it, but we were at his house for hours, and I don't know how long it took, but he used his barbecue. And he had one of the spin, like you know how it spins. He had one
Yeah.
of those on the barbecue, and he let that shit cook. It was probably the best rotisserie chicken I've ever had in my life. It was so fucking good, bro.
I mean, when was the last time you had a real rotisserie chicken besides that one? Usually that $5 one from fucking Costco.
Dude, that one's also really good.
Yeah,
But like
that's what
in general, like rotisserie chicken is like it's so fucking good. So it's always turns out really good. Like you can't fuck up a rotisserie chicken.
oh yeah, and the skin's always like oh man, yeah. No,
And
I
it's
agree.
weird because I don't like chicken skin when it's soggy like that. But for some reason, when it comes to rotisserie chicken, I love it.
Yeah,
It's so good.
yeah. I love fried chicken. I just like chicken, man. I'll eat it
Mhm.
pretty much any way you could put it. Pork is my favorite meat, but I don't eat it too often either, just because it's I don't know, it's just hard to digest or something. Like it doesn't sit well in my stomach. Um, Beef, love me some beef though. A good steak, hell yeah, dude.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I had steak last night, 2 nights ago.
yeah. I usually
It's
like
expensive now
tri-tip
though,
steak.
dude.
It is, yeah.
Fucking A, man. I think I got like two tri-tips for like $22, $23,
That's
and
not that bad.
they were no, they were the thin ones.
Oh damn,
Yeah, they weren't really that tender either. And I cooked them perfectly.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
pissed.
I try to get them when they're good when they go on sale, good price, and I'll just kind of stack up on it. But I don't know. Lately, meat prices have gone up too, so we've just been sticking with some chicken.
Mm.
Yeah, and I mean,
There you
chicken's
go,
universal, man.
bro.
We buy a whole chicken, cut it up, and that's like 3 meals. But,
Um, if we had good fucking like butchers here, I would love to like make or there. We only have like big stores like
mhm.
Walmart and Smart and Final or grocery outlet,
Yeah,
and they're not the best quality. Like I won't eat Walmart chicken.
I don't eat any Walmart meat.
Yeah, the Walmart like this steak is pretty good, and their what's it called? Their oxtails. Oxtails are pretty good, but
I would never buy any of that from there. I'd
yeah,
never buy a fucking oxtail from Walmart. The fuck?
it's so. To be honest, it's the only place I buy it, but it was good the way we cooked it. Anyway,
Yeah,
I won't buy meat from there either. It's always grocery outlet, if anything.
Speaking of meat, if you're to make like a perfect sandwich with everything, like what is your sandwich? Like what do you put in there?
All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
You gotta add. You gotta have like toasted. You gotta have toasted bread, and you gotta have Best Foods mayonnaise. Like you can't have.
Of course.
Yeah, you can't have any other fucking mayonnaise. You throw
And
your
we're not talking about like a fucking deli sandwich, like a house sandwich. We're not
yeah.
talking some fancy ass bullshit because anybody
No,
can order whatever the fuck they want. I'm talking
yeah.
about your go-to house sandwich.
Like if I want to make it quick, or if I want to spend like an extra 5 minutes making bacon.
Like when you go to the store, you buy this shit for your sandwiches, and it's always in your cupboard. And this is how you make your sandwich. I don't make a quick sandwich. You already have to take all the shit out. You might as well make it how you want to make it.
Yeah. So if I'm in the mood for bacon, I'll throw bacon in there. But most of the time I don't, just because it takes a little bit longer. Because I
Yeah.
just want to quick. But I'll throw some tomatoes, lettuce. It has to be like a smoked turkey, or like a peppered turkey. There's like
Okay.
that's like my favorite. And then I'll throw slices of avocado in there. Um, Best Foods mayonnaise, toasted bread, and yeah, it's about it. That's probably like my go-to. I won't throw avocado in there all the time, just like if I'm in the mood for it,
Okay.
or if it's cheap that time I went to the store. But yeah, so it's mayonnaise, lettuce, tomatoes, smoked or peppered turkey,
Mhm.
and then sometimes avocado.
Fuck, that's nice. Yeah, it's not bad. If I was to do it, I like I agree with you 100%. A light toast on the bread. I don't want it super crunchy where
Yeah,
it
yeah,
rips
yeah.
the top of your mouth
Exactly,
open, but you just want
exactly.
enough crispy. Best food mayonnaise 100%. Honey mustard if I got it. If I don't have it, then it's regular mustard. I'm good with it. I love honey mustard. Um, Pickles, but like a nice, good, crunchy pickle. And then I will do
Fucking the sandwich up, bro.
no, no. Your sandwich is bitch made. Fucking basic ass. Fucking. I want salami on mine.
I
Yeah,
literally didn't even say salami, but go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah. Whatever. You out here eating that fucking that Kraft cheese,
Hell, fuck no.
Kraft cheese and bologna.
Fuck no,
God,
dude.
remember that? Those days sucked. No, but
Dude,
anyways,
I,
I, go ahead.
I was gonna say I remember trying to make a grilled cheese and the bitch didn't even melt, dude.
Yeah, fuck that. That's something wrong with that shit.
I don't know what the fuck it is.
No, I like, and I'll eat any cheese. So cheddar, Jack, Monterey Jack's probably my favorite. Colby Jack's amazing too. So I'll throw a
Mhm.
slice of that on there. If I have peppers, like a like a
Peppercini.
yeah, like something like that's a little more sweeter, not spicy. I'll throw one of those on there, a couple on there, and then we'll do we'll do salami, capicola,
This
something like that. Yeah,
motherfucker,
right.
bro.
Stuff like that, and a ham. Um, yeah, and then maybe some lettuce if I got some lettuce. And call it a
That's
day.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I like toppings more than the sandwich. I don't know, it's good. I like my
Okay,
cheese.
I also got a question about like okay, Roma's sandwich in San Bruno was
Mhm.
one of the best sandwich spots in the Bay Area. People like the Little Lucas, or I think that's called Little
Yeah, yeah,
Luca in South City. Like it's good, but they don't toast their sandwiches. I like if I get a deli sandwich, it has to be toasted. I think
yeah.
they warm theirs up in like the fucking microwave or some shit. Anyway, the reason why I brought this up is because Dutch Crunch was a staple in the Bay Area. Like it
Mhm.
was something everyone ordered, especially the people who knew how to eat it. People who didn't know how to eat it didn't like it because it always cut the roof of their mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But why is Dutch Crunch like if you were to go to like fucking
What was that brand? Remember they had it and it has, like, the yellow it's a white and has, like, the yellow writing on it? It's like not
uh
yellow writing, but it had, like, a yellow pinstripe on the side. I always remember that, and it came in, like, a big ass like, like a big loaf.
yeah,
But
I
that was,
don't
like, the
know.
bread. I'm trying to think of the name.
But for people who don't know what Dutch Crunch is, it is the best bread for sandwiches. Like we had it all the time in the Bay Area. Like
Raymond's.
oh well, yeah,
Yeah.
Raymond's Bread in South City.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. They had had the yellow tag on the side.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But it's seriously like Raymond's Bread is the best bread in the all of Bay Area, by the way. But as far as like where we went to go get our sandwiches was Roma's. They toasted our sandwiches. They were always like the best sandwich. Like I said, Lou Lucas was like a close second to me, but the toasted factor I didn't like it. But anyway, do you know how to eat a Dutch Crunch sandwich?
from the side.
Oh,
No, I don't order Dutch Crunch.
you don't order Dutch Crunch?
I'll just get normal sourdough.
Oh, you're boring. Dutch Crunch was so good, especially toasted. Anyway, people who don't know this, you have to eat Dutch Crunch upside down, so you don't fucking kill the roof of your mouth.
I'll
Like
flip it this
it's
way.
yeah, you gotta flip that shit upside down and eat it.
I think Dutch Crunch is actually it's not wheat either, right?
What do you mean?
Isn't it? I think it's another kind of flour. I don't think it's wheat flour.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how they
I have
make
to
it.
look into it.
All I know is it's like burnt cheese on the top, I think, or like not melted cheese, but it's like burnt cheese on the top to make it like crispy. Dude, it's
What's
so
that?
fucking good.
What's that? Do you like the jalapeno cheese bread?
It depends.
Not as a
Like
sandwich. I feel like I can't eat it as a sandwich.
no, you have to eat it like on the side with something.
Yeah.
But it
Ooh, like
depends
in
though.
like a dipping.
I've had some shit ones, bro. Like there's no flavor to it.
Yeah, I feel like a good sandwich or like a grilled cheese I love grilled cheese sandwiches with some tomato soup. Like that's
Oh
always
yeah,
to me like just
it's
fucking
so
yummy.
simple and easy. But what was your go-to sandwich in the Bay Area? Go-to sandwich spot?
I didn't, I just kind of ate whoever brought me something. I didn't really have a
Really?
sandwich spot. Yeah, no, we didn't really go to eat sandwiches like that.
Yeah.
We don't.
What's funny is like we Victor and I would go all the time just because it was like across the street from his house.
Yeah.
It was roughly like $8 for like a normal size sandwich, which was good at the time. But apparently the original owners um who had this sandwich shop, they sold it, and I guess they changed a whole bunch of shit, and it's not that good anymore. That's what Victor told me. But
Interesting.
but dude, for people in the Bay Area, drop in the comments who listen to this. Drop in the comments your favorite sandwich spot in the Bay Area or in the peninsula. Because I honestly like I'll go with Roma or I'll go with the old Romas 10 out of 10 times.
Yeah, I do love a good sandwich though, and you know what I've started to like more too is like the butcher sandwiches with like other meat, like ball tip sandwiches, stuff like that. Have you ever been to Kinder's?
Yes.
Yeah, like Kinder's ball tip sandwich is fucking good. They make a really good sandwich. Um, when you if you were to be like this is random, this is what we're doing today. If you were to have another name, like if you were to change your name, what would your name be? Like, or would you just say Tony? Like, if you got to choose your name, what would it be?
I love my name.
Yeah,
But I've like, I've always thought about like, of course, even as men, we thought about like what we possibly would name our kids. Like, but I've always liked the name Isaiah. It's always been one of my favorite names. I don't know why. It's
hmm
just, but I love my name. I love how my last name, especially my last name isn't very common. I've met a couple people with it, just haven't met or I haven't seen a lot of people with it. It's like
gotcha.
very little people who have my last name.
Yeah,
But yeah, I like Anthony, Tony,
yeah.
either
And see, I
one.
like my name too. My last name is pretty unique, also. Um, are you down just to do rapid fire questions? I got more up in the
Yeah,
chamber.
let it
Cool.
fire, bro.
All right, all right. Which Spider Man is the best? Toby,
Mm.
Andrew, or Tom?
I don't know. Tom Holland is a close. Like if he's not number one, he's getting there, dude. Like he's a very special actor, Tom Holland, in my
Yeah,
opinion. He's not only can he play something like Spider-Man, but when he played in Uncharted, phenomenal movie or phenomenal acting by
I
him.
actually don't like the casting for Uncharted.
Oh, the Mike, what's his name, Wahlberg or what's it?
Yeah,
Who was
yeah,
it? Wahlberg.
Wahlberg. Yeah, they could. There's a couple other people they would have been better.
I liked him though. Tom Holland
Oh yeah,
killed
Tom
it.
Holland was great, even
Yeah,
though that's also a controversial one too.
but I would have to say Tom Holland. He's a very very special actor, and with the way he played in the Avengers, the way he played in the Avengers was it was something that will go down in history, especially with the Avengers name on it. But yeah, it would go Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, and Andrew Garfield. Is that his name?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it would definitely have to be those three.
And
What about you?
I'm gonna go and see. It's a weird thing because I think the Tobey Maguire movies were written better and they followed the storyline better. Where the Tom Holland Spider-Man was trying to put him into the Avengers light. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like they went that route. So I think that's
true.
where kind of goes for me. I enjoy the more of the story and the backstory of the of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. But I think Tom Holland is actually a stronger actor and plays the character better. So I'm gonna
Yes.
still go with Tobey Maguire first, Tom Holland very close, and the Andrew movies, those were just trash. I didn't like them. I thought the storyline was not good. They made
See
the
that?
villains over the top. It's just too much.
I agree. I don't think it was trash. It wasn't great. I, I I'm a big fan of Andrew Garfield. Like he's a great actor as well. Matter of fact, all the freaking um, actors who played Spider Man were perfect for the role, but the storylines in those movies were questionable for some, especially Andrew Garfield's character or storyline.
Mhm.
But they were like they all three of them played Spider Man perfectly. And by the way, what's up with them? All Spider Mans dating their co-star. All of them dated their
Oh,
co-star.
afterwards?
Yeah,
Yeah.
isn't that fucking nuts.
That's some weird stuff right there. Some
Um,
weird stuff.
but yeah, I can agree with that. Tobey Maguire's was more of a traditional kind of Spider Man. The Tom Holland one did lean towards like lining up with the Avengers, and Toby Maguire's character didn't do that. It was more of that street level kind of Spider Man.
Mhm.
But what they did with this one, or what they're trying to do with this one, is Sony and Marvel are kind of like at each other's neck about this. They're trying to make him more into a street level Spider-Man, like a New York style Spider-Man, rather than what he usually is, the bigger picture Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So they're at each other's necks. That's why it hasn't been made, or that's why a lot of these things aren't happening right now with Spider-Man, which is kind of unfortunate. But I believe that's the route they're trying to lean towards, the kind of like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that. I think that we need those. The only downfall with those is like, do you keep Tom Holland as that character for those, or do you keep that separate from the Avengers? Because you're gonna go a different timeline at that point, or mix up timelines,
At this point, dude, like
right? Anything.
Marvel is it's so discombobulated right now that it's you don't know what the fuck to think or what the fuck to watch. It just, if they can make a Spider-Man, because all the Spider-Mans have been great,
Yeah,
like keep it that way. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
if they can make a Spider-Man with Tom Holland, I don't care what route I mean, I do care which route they go, but as long as he's Spider-Man, I'd rather see him Spider-Man than anyone else at this point, unless it's just like someone like Timothy Chalamet or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's not him, then
yeah.
keep Tom Holland. He's such a great fucking actor.
And there's certain characters I think that you not just growing up on because you've seen them in there and you're like, damn, that makes sense, and you have to see them there. But there's actors and actresses that are no, this is their part, and then that brings up Wolverine. Like, who else is Wolverine? There's no one else that's
Nobody,
Wolverine. And
nobody.
Tony Stark. There's no one else that's Tony Stark. And you can keep making these we're gonna call them ghetto ass fucking movies because that's what it's gonna be. Like you don't have these main actors like that. Those are gonna be the ghetto Avengers because there's nothing else that replaces it. And I think Spider Man.
Throwing up gang signs and shit.
I think we finally got to that point where I think everyone's okay saying, yeah, you know what, Toby's great. We love Toby, but Tom Holland, you are the Spider Man.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
I even think Tom Holland is like not Tom Holland. I think Toby Maguire is okay with that too.
but I mean, it wouldn't hurt to, they can make a movie about Tobey Maguire, but it just won't lead into anything as far as the MCU. Like
Yeah.
that's going to be more of like a Sony production.
Yeah, like,
You know
just
what
like
I'm
the
saying?
Venom and stuff too. Even that, like, I think that I like the Venom movies, and I'm glad we have them.
Hmm.
Would I like to see Venom in the, in the MCU? Fuck yeah, I think that'd be awesome. But he's that subsidiary person on the side. I don't think they'll ever bring him into any main storylines. And he is one of those characters growing up that I always thought he was such a badass. Like Venom was always badass. Like I loved seeing Venom on covers on your shirts. Like I think Venom was just an awesome character, and they're doing him justice by giving him a movie. I just feel like he's a bigger character than they're leading off, and those movies are pulling him and portraying him as not a villain as much, and I
Yeah.
think that's kind of strange too.
And also, by the way, what's his name? Hardy, who plays
Yeah,
Venom.
yeah,
What a
yeah,
casting that was, dude.
yeah, yeah. That
What a
that was
fucking
money.
casting. Like,
That was money.
props to whoever picked him, man. That was phenomenal, dude. You like, we had this conversation with Luke Barnett and Jay. Like, there's only certain characters that you can be like, okay, it might be better with another actor, or like, if you cemented your character, like for, I think that's why Captain America didn't do so well, is because we knew only one Captain America.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And not that it was a bad show. It wasn't a horrible show. It was a pretty decent show. Wasn't
Mhm.
great, but it was a decent show. But the thing was, it's like we have one Captain America. And it might be different in the comics and how they go about the story with this certain Captain America, but I think that's what's catching a lot of people who don't read the comics, is like, we know one Iron Man, we know one Captain America, we know one Hulk, we know one this, and Spider-Man, they brought in all three of Spider-Mans,
Yeah.
and it was dope. It was fun to watch. Like the fucking theater went crazy when they seen all three of them, dude. Like it was such an iconic fucking time, but most of these characters you don't see, and with Venom, like, oh my god, dude, you
Yeah,
you
I
can't
agree.
you can take anyone out and put him in. You
Let me
can't
ask you
take
this then.
anyone out and put anyone. Yeah.
Who is your if you're to pick one big actor, actress that plays a part, um, that we haven't talked about already, who would that be that can just ultimately has to be that character? And then who is your mid-tier to bottom tier actor, actresses that you ever seen in a movie like, wow, they have to fucking play that role?
I mean, no one's playing Tony Stark like Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, which we already talked
Uh,
about. So give me something different.
um,
We all agree on that.
let's see here. It has to be in the MCU.
No, no, anybody.
Okay. Um, wait, are you talking about like in superhero, or just any character in any movie in anything?
Anything. So like for instance, if I was to say like Pulp Fiction, like John Travolta,
Yeah.
that and just the way that and Samuel L. Jackson, like those two people together, that's an ultimate casting. They
Okay.
bounce off each other so well. And then I can't remember his name. Was it Rickman? Dude plays Snape.
Professor Snape.
Yeah, like that would be
I
my
don't know.
mid tier. That dude, like, who else is gonna fucking play that? Like, that's a perfect character. Like, that's great casting.
If I had to pick if I had to pick one character, it would be Kit Harington as Jon Snow. There's no way in hell anyone's playing that character, and Daenerys Targaryen. There's no way anyone is ever playing those two characters like they did. It like I said from previous episodes, that their character arc and their character development was so iconic, historical, in my
Yeah.
opinion. But if I were to go with any other like duo, if I had to go a certain duo, it would definitely be what is it called? Sam and Dean from Supernatural.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Good call.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
They bounce off so fucking well in that show, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's phenomenal. And like I said, those are two actors that you can't plug in a different actor and it be the same show that lasted 19 seasons or
Yep.
whatever it is.
Yep. Well, look at Psych. Same thing.
Mhm.
Like they bounce off each other super well. I think you nailed it on the head with Supernatural though. Like
Yep.
you can all the fillers put to the side, like they still bounce off each
The
other
thing
very
about
well.
that though, most of their fillers were fucking amazing,
Yeah,
dude.
they were good. They
I
were
mean,
good.
of course, there was one or two that might have been boring, or probably a little bit more, but the majority of those fillers were phenomenal. Like they
Yeah.
always put a little bit of hints about what's coming next, a little
Yep.
foreshadowing, if you will. But the show was phenomenal. It went on for what, 19 seasons or 18
Is
seasons or
it
whatever.
done? Or are they still
Yeah,
doing it?
I believe so. I believe it's done. Another
Um,
another
go
one.
ahead.
Hold on, real quick. What's excuse me, Stefan and Damon from Vampire Diaries.
That's pretty good.
Fucking phenomenal, those two, dude. Those brothers, and dude, I made it actually made a video about this. Their relationship and their acting went, they went off of each other so well. They became best friends in real life and made their own alcohol together. Like
Wow.
that's how well like they did on screen, that off screen they had that same kind of connection.
Yeah,
You
that's
know what I'm
solid.
saying?
And that translates back to being on screen together
Yeah.
over the years. Yeah, that's
And
cool.
that's how good the show was too. Like I don't know, my opinion, I thought Vampire Diaries was a great show.
I like
When
Vampire Diaries.
yeah, it was a great show. But like I said, their connection and their bouncing off each other in that TV show was some next level stuff, bro.
So I got two more. So I'm gonna give an honorable mention to Johnny Depp for Captain Jack Sparrow.
Mm,
That's an ultimate character.
yeah,
He
it
is
is.
Captain Jack Sparrow. One more honorable
I
mention
think
too.
I think
Go
that
ahead.
should go being unsaid though.
Yeah,
Like
I agree. I think so too.
I think that's so, it's so what's the word, obvious that no one else could ever
Yeah,
play
no one's
that
gonna
character.
question
You know
that.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. Here's a questionable one though, but I don't know if this lives in my head like this, but Blade. Like, come on, dude. Wesley Snipes
Wesley
is Blade. The
Snipes.
new dude, like I remember you telling me like he's dope and everything like that, but fucking Wesley Snipes is Blade.
You no, you will love him, dude.
Okay. I'm gonna give
This
it a
kid,
chance, but fucking Wesley
I
Snipes
always
is
I always fucking forget how to say his name. It's so damn hard.
Blade.
Um,
Jeff.
Blade.
You know what's a perfect example of someone that is so legendary and iconic, and then someone tried to fuck it up and they did, was the genie.
Oh, with Will
Will
Smith.
Smith. Yeah. Like Robin Williams crushed that. Like, what the fuck? Come on, man.
Mahershala Ali. That's who it is. Mahershala
Okay.
Ali. But not just that, bro. He looks like Wesley Snipes. Like there's a resemblance, dude. Co- Tell
I
me,
mean, I, I'm
I'll
not
bring
putting
it up right now.
I'm not getting paid a part of this one.
No, dude, it's not even. I'm not even trying to be funny. Look
Oh
how,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
Damn, dude. Okay. All right. Yeah, no, that's fair.
It's so similar, dude.
Surprise, motherfucker. Hot
But in
fries,
all
motherfucker.
honesty, like I think he will pull this off. I think he'll pull this off, and it won't even. People will love it if they
You know,
ever fucking make the movie. Though they
right?
pushed it back another 2 years or
Wow.
another year, or I think another year.
Interesting.
Fucking nuts, dude! And they pushed. The Blade game.
Yeah,
That's all. I think it's done. They might have pushed it back like a year or two, but I'm assuming it's done.
dude, come on.
Yeah.
Blade's so iconic too. That's such a everyone likes Blade. We like Blade. Bring us Blade, please. Do you think that we'll ever see those deeper characters, or do you think they're going to be done with that because of how things are going on, like Disney Plus,
What do you mean?
like random characters that no one heard of, or they'll bring in these like the Marvels, and I mean we know the Marvels and all, but like I'm saying, like those are to me are like third party characters. They're not top tier. They're not S tier characters.
Like, you're talking about
Like
like
Iron Fist and Jessica Jones. You know, they're top tier. They're
yeah,
still A's and B's, but
I
they're
get
not as S tiers.
um one that okay. This is not even a hot take. I think this is fucking ridiculous that this character does not have a movie out yet. And this is something that I've said and you even said for years now is Gambit. How
Yeah,
the fuck does Gambit not have like he would be the star of everything he's in. He would be
mhm.
the like his character, especially in the cartoons, like everyone loved fucking Gambit. Like
Da-na-na-na-na.
it was one of the best characters, dude. How was he not have his own movie yet? It's fucking ridiculous. Get
I
it
agree.
done. Get it done.
And that's the thing too, like that whole like X-Men in general, they made dude, come on. Like you gave us Wolverine and then you made it perfectly. That Wolverine movie was so good.
Yep.
And it's just like what flames do you have after that? You just stopped. Like you don't ride on that.
And the Deadpool movie,
Yeah.
the Deadpool
Deadpool.
movie, it literally introduced some of the X-Men. Not did they introduce some of the X-Men? I know they had people from the school in the movie. I forgot their names, but that would have been a perfect fucking leeway into an X-Men an X-Men movie. I'm assuming they're gonna try to do it. Don't know if they are going to do it, but
Yeah.
they need to, bro. We talked a bit about this on Bad Thought Studios. Like, it would be a direction that if they went, people would love.
Yeah. I mean, you gave us fucking Falcon, dude. Come on.
I know.
He's not a top tier.
Yeah.
Or not, sorry, Captain America. Like, come on. No one we didn't need to I think that's where we should have stopped. We didn't need to go that far.
No, it just sucks, man, because like I get it. Like some of these characters can't live forever.
Yeah.
Like I get it. And in Iron Man, we had his death was very sad. A lot of people who watched the movies were sad, but it was a not a good death, but it was if they were to kill someone off, that was a perfect death.
Yeah.
It sucks that it had to be Iron Man and Robert Downey Jr., but at the same time, it's almost like after the I was gonna say the Last Jedi, after Avengers Endgame, or was that the last one? Endgame.
Endgame.
Marvel has just not been the same. I mean, we've had good movies like Shang-Chi, and we had good shows.
Shang-Chi is not an S tier character.
Yeah, I know it's crazy,
but good ass fucking movie.
Great fucking movie. By the way, have you seen? Excuse me. Have you seen Convenience Store on Netflix?
I've seen a few episodes of it.
Dude, so fucking funny, bro. That show's great.
That's Kim's Convenience Store or whatever it's called, right?
Kim's.
Yeah. I've seen a few episodes. My wife watched it. She's cracking up. So
yeah,
I'll have to go back and watch it.
It's pretty fucking good. It has the Sam Lee, I think, isn't it? No, not Sam Lee. What's his name?
Do you like Ben and Jerry's ice cream?
Simu Lee. I think he's from the Bay Area too. Yeah, he's in that show. What was your question?
Do you like Ben and Jerry's ice cream?
Yeah, I mean it's okay. I don't know what it is, bro. Like going to a ice cream shop, I like certain spots, but other spots just fuck my stomach up, dude.
I'm not a huge ice cream person in general. Like I'll eat ice cream, but I won't go out of my way to get a fucking ice cream. There's people like walk by ice cream, like, oh fuck, I gotta get an ice cream.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get that craving for an ice cream. That's weird.
I did like when I was younger, but like it's not. I haven't had ice cream since I probably was at your house last.
Yeah,
like that was probably the last time I've had ice creams.
Do you fuck with Thrifties? Remember the square? They had like the square scoop.
When I lived in Fairfield, I never knew they were in
Rite Aid or Rite Aids?
No. Was it Rite Aid?
It's Rite Aids. Yeah.
Yeah. I never knew. I was like, is this an ice cream shop too? They're like, yeah. Like I was stupid.
Bitch. Fucking Thrifties in the back.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, all right, you guys want to scoop? I was like, they're like, all right. But yeah, I never knew that.
Growing up, there's always like a dedicated scooper. And now it's like the guy that was just fucking throwing boxes around and like changing the rice, the mice chat tracks in the back. You want a scoop, brother?
Or the dude taking your photos and fucking
the camera section.
Yeah. Or what's the dude who they pretty much like print out your pictures for you?
Yeah,
forgot.
I can't remember his name, but I know you're talking about because they always have it in
Yeah,
the corner, right next to the giant wall of batteries.
exactly.
If you can't find a battery, go to fucking like Walmart or not Walmart, Walgreens or fucking the other bitch ass place we're talking about, Rite Aid.
I used to go to Rite Aid and get Pokemon cards all the time, and basketball cards.
Dude,
But dude, this was during the pandemic though. Dude, they were so fucking hard to find. I would call them like, "Hey, when you get your fucking order in, like I'll throw you a fucking 5 spot. Just let me know when it gets in."
ball out, bro. I'll give you
Dude,
5, homie.
this shit was
$5
so
hairs.
this shit was so fun to do.
Tones, I got a question for you.
What did he out?
What's the weirdest gift you were ever received or you were ever given?
So, redo it for the clip. So
Yeah, sorry. Redo it for the clip.
just in case this turns into a clip, redo. You say it.
What's the weirdest gift you ever received?
Weirdest gift I've ever received.
Or the worst gift you ever received?
I think like I don't know, bro. I really never got like gifts that were memorable. So
What's the best gift you ever gotten then?
on okay,
Like an
question.
actual gift, not be like, "Oh, my kids." Like a gift.
No. Like, does it have to be like a gift or like something that my parents bought me?
A gift. Like
A
it was
gift.
your not like, "Oh,
Um,
hey Tones, I was out and I thought of you. Here you go." Like
when
it was your birthday
I
or
think I was like 12 or 13. I walked into my living room, and I remember my brother. He was pissed because I got what I wanted and he didn't. Um, I walked into the living room, and my brother's always the first one up. Always, like he wakes us all up, and it's like 5 in the morning, and we honestly we couldn't open presents until my mom and dad were up
Yeah.
and had their coffee and all this shit. Like it would be like 8, 9 o'clock by the time we even
You know
opened.
what's fucked up? I could just hear your brother's fucking voice in my head. "Wake up, man! Wake
Yeah,
up!"
5 in the morning, dude. I'm like, what, bro? Come look. I'm like, no, we're not gonna be able to open this shit until it's like 10 o'clock, dude. I'm not looking. And but no, I went out there one morning, and Jaime woke me up, and I walk out there and I see a pair of golf clubs, brand new spanking golf clubs,
Nice.
right next to the tree, and I fucking was pumped, dude. Like it was the one thing I wanted. Of course, I got more. I got like socks and shoes and all that jazz, but I wanted these golf clubs so bad because I want like Nick was always going golfing, like
Yeah.
with his dad and everyone, and I wanted to go join him. I just didn't have clubs. So I would have to use like his brothers sometimes, which were like left-handed clubs,
Mhm.
and I would have to use his and just like make it look like I was using his brothers. You know what I'm saying? So when I would go golfing, I didn't have clubs, and then one Christmas, I walked out and my parents bought me a brand new golf clubs right out the box.
Do you remember the brand? The brand you got?
Fuck no, no, they
Hey, who
weren't.
cares? You got your own fucking you
Yeah,
got your own clothes, bro.
they weren't expensive clubs, or like they were expensive clubs, but they
Yeah.
weren't like Titleist or anything like that, or none of the big brands. But I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I literally use those till I couldn't use those no more, dude.
Yeah, and I will say, like, mine's kind of a mixture, but it's always when I got something, it was because everyone pitched in usually. So it'd take, like, 4 or 5 people to get something for me. Um, but my biggest one, I think, was the Pokemon Yellow version. 'Cause,
Mm,
like, I got a fucking Pokemon I was like, "Cool, I have a Pokemon game," and I didn't get it 4 years later, like, I would if I got something, I'd always get it way late, like, if the trends were not there anymore. I got fucking Nike shoes 10 years later. Like,
yeah,
"What the fuck?" So, I think that was a huge one for me. I got a Sega Genesis for one of my birthdays because my aunt worked at a electronics shop. So, I got one of those, and that was pretty cool. Playing some fucking Madden, ripping my skin open, playing Mortal Kombat.
bro. The one thing that like my brother, I love this man to death, bro. I love him to death. But boy, was this motherfucker spoiled. By the way, everyone watching, I'm the youngest kid out of three. I was the baby of the house, which means most of the time I was spoiled. Not in my fucking family, dude. Not that I wasn't. Not that I wasn't. I was very. I admit I was treated different as the younger kid, just because I had two older brothers. I had an older brother and an older sister, so I was treated like the baby, of course. But man, did my grandma and my auntie spoiled the fuck out of Jaime. Spoiled them, dude. Every game console we got was bought for him specifically.
Yeah.
Of course, he let me play all the time. Like it wasn't so he wouldn't you know, wouldn't let me play. If I wanted to play, he would literally stop and let me play. Like it wasn't anything like that. But he got it. He would beg them for us, pretty much.
That's cool.
Yeah. Like I said, I love my brother. He's always treated me like his little brother. And of course, we've had our bouts here and there when we were kids, but like we literally played video games because our grandma bought it for him. You know what I'm saying? But we grew up and we got games here and there, but before my parents could even buy us like consoles, he was already getting it from my grandma. Like getting these consoles and shit from my grandma. We had every console, bro. Xbox. What's the Dreamcast? We had Dreamcast.
Yeah, Gamecast.
Yeah, we had getting the Dreamcast and what was it?
Sega. There's Sega CD. Dreamcast.
No, what's the
N64?
movie? No, the movie.
Oh, Malibu's Most Wanted.
Yeah,
well, Dreamcast and his GameCube. So I got Gamecast.
No, but shout out Jaime, man. He's gonna be on the podcast soon. But
so
the
go ahead.
The one game that I remember, like I would watch him play. Like it was so fun to watch my brother play these like first single player games. It was called Shamu.
I remember telling us about that. Yeah, you told us about this.
Dude, the storyline on that game could have been a movie, like real shit. It was so dope, dude. If you guys haven't seen like the storyline of Shamu, go look it up. It was fucking dope.
So kind of the same topic, I guess, in a weird way. But what was a purchase that you made that you immediately like regretted? Like right when you bought it and you walked out the store, like, fuck, why did I do
that? I bought a pair of shoes. I went in with Evan. I remember this day, right? And I bought a pair of shoes. And matter of fact, it was Liz. It was Liz walked in. I was at ceremony, and I had the pair of shoes in my hand, right? And you know who Liz is, right?
Yeah, I know Liz.
Yeah. She walked in with some.
Shout out to Liz.
Yeah, shout out Liz, man. It's funny because she walked in and I had these shoes in my hand, and I think they were like $300 or something like that. And I thought they were dope. I actually still have the shoes. They're my Jordans. She walked in as like I'm looking at him, and I asked the dude if he had like a size 13, and he went to the back, and she walked in. She said hi and everything, and he was like, "Hey, you want these? I'll bring him to the front, the worker." And I was like, "Oh fuck, I don't know. Should I get him?" And then she was still talking to me. I was like, "Yeah, I'll get him." And then as we're talking, I'm sitting there like buying them, and I'm like, "Fuck, I don't know if I wanted these, dude." But turns out it was like one of my favorite pair of shoes, dude. So I regretted it. I regretted it is the moment I bought them, but like I learned to love them. Like they were worth it.
And see, I don't really have too many regrets because I'm a cheap bastard, number one. And number two, I do so much fucking research on everything I buy that I end up getting the things that I want. Sometimes I'll walk out of a store with like a pack of cards. I'm like, why the fuck did I buy these? I just wasted $30.
But what's one big thing that you bought
that I regret buying?
Yeah.
In the recent memory that I can think of, I'm gonna say my pool. My pool in the backyard. So I got one of those giant above ground pools.
Wasn't it there when you moved in?
That's the old one, but I wanted to
you just have it
replace
in the same spot.
Yeah, I wanted to replace it.
Okay.
So I bought this. I did my research for like 20 days, and I bought it. I'm setting it up. I'm like, it's already gonna start fucking raining. I bought it way too late. I set it up. We swam in it like twice because it started to like just shit started happening. And then I put the tarp over it, tried to keep it clean, kept it running throughout the winter. The fucking tarp caved in, dropped all the dirty ass stuff into the pool. I had to clean that out. And then as I'm cleaning it, I fucking blew a hole through it with the fucking pressure washer. I fixed the hole, patch it. I clean it again. I put the I start the pump up. The pump doesn't fucking work anymore, so it wasn't cleaning. And then so I had to go get the parts to fix the pump. I fixed the pump. In the meantime, all the shit gathers up, drops back into the bottom, fucking sludged out. So we swam twice out of 2 years having this fucking thing. And so yeah, that's probably the worst thing I bought. And it sucked too because I told myself, dude, stay on top of this, make sure it works. You spend a lot of money on this thing.
And it
Like,
sucks because it gets. I mean, of course, it gets hot in where you live, but it's like it will be days where it's like unbearable,
yeah.
especially
dude,
where you live, dude.
And that pool's in the it's a perfect spot for that pool
Yeah.
because I got the big ass tree hanging over, so
Mhm.
it puts shade. I had a whole bunch of plans, dude. I had some string lights. Like, dude, I have all this bought. Like, I have posts, and I already dug the hole. I don't know if you see the hole out there, but I dug a hole to put these posts in so I can do string lights and have my speakers connected to it. So now I have this
That'd be
fucking
dope.
pool that's just dirty as fuck that I can't clean with a fucking janky ass hole in it.
Is the pool like? Is it done? Like, are you not? You can't use it no more.
No, this is my last year I got on it. So I fixed the pool pump, so the pump should be
Okay.
running. It has water in it right now. The water is dirty, so I'm gonna drain that and I'm gonna power wash it and scrub it with some shit. Once again, try not to
Wait,
blow a fucking hole
no,
through it.
don't do that. You can wash that shit out if you have the
Uh,
filter.
yeah, not no.
Dude, what do you mean no?
No. Next
Is
time I
it
come over, yeah, no, check this shit out.
okay?
Next time,
Okay,
yeah, no, we're good.
dude. Because I've seen some, I've seen some transformations where they use everything in the book to wash this out, and like 2-3 days later, the shit's like you could see through the whole thing,
Yeah.
dude.
I'm good. I wanna actually scrub it off, like the
Okay,
algae
so
and shit in
you
there.
just okay.
Yeah, then I'll just fresh water, man, and then start over. So this year, if that pool does not work, I'm not spending any extra money on shit. I'm just gonna fucking toss
Well,
it.
I guess yeah, I guess you should do that because the ones I'm talking about are like built-in pools, so
Yeah.
I guess it wouldn't make. Yeah, you're right.
God, if I get rid of that, you know how much room I'll have? Like right there too.
I mean, yeah, but you need a pool out there, dude. Like
Yeah, I know.
it's the perfect space for it. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying?
You know what the coolest thing we have now? We end up getting one of those splash mats, but like a giant splash mat. So it shoots the water up, and then you can fucking like play in the middle of it. It's
You
pretty cool.
remember? You remember that fucking missile we used to throw in the fucking pool at your old house?
Oh yeah. I have a video.
Dude,
I have a
I
video on my
know you
YouTube.
do. When you were not doing YouTube content anymore, and when we were before the podcast started, you had said something about YouTube, and I just went on your YouTube just to look at it, and it's the fucking missile video of the missile in the
Dude,
pool.
you know what's
I was like,
crazy? That
oh
shit
my
like
god, dude!
went viral in like Vietnam or something. Like I have to look at the algorithm. It had, like fucking 20,000 views, and it's all Vietnam. Like, what the
That's
fuck?
fucking hilarious, dude.
Dude, fucking shooting missiles underwater. Oh, and the music on that is like a slow porno.
That's funny.
Oh man, go ahead. You got a question?
No, I was gonna say before we head out, let's read some of those customer support.
Oh yeah. I got some good ones for you.
Yeah. So guys, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention these last couple of weeks. We've been doing those segments here and there. We'll do some readings for like Reddit. We'll do some breakup stories. We'll do some we did blind rankings last episode. You know, we're doing some random stuff, just trying some stuff out. So let us know what you guys think about some of these segments we're doing. Put in the comments if you guys are even if you're watching this far, let us know. Put 48 in the chat.
48.
Today we're going to be reading. So there's a guy who his name on Facebook is customer support. His name on this guy made his name customer support on Facebook. So on certain posts he'll post he'll put a picture of whatever, like for instance McDonald's. He'll put a picture of a McDonald's as his profile picture, the M, and then it will just say customer support. So he'll go on certain posts that people either talking shit or you know, he's trying to be funny, and we're gonna read out some comments that he put as customer support for some of these companies.
So I haven't read any of these yet. I was just sent these to take a look at them. from you fans out there. So we appreciate you. If you want to send us any content, just go ahead and send us some stuff, and we'll read it here on the channel. This one's called "Bought My Wife a Ring." So I bought my wife a ring from H. Sam's in Bull Ring Center. I needed the ring resized, so I brought it back to get it done. I was told it would take 3 days. When I went back to collect the ring, they could not find my ring, and it was told they would contact me when they found it. So waiting absolutely ridiculous amount of time. It's been over a week, and I have no answers. And I want to get my refund, or I want my ring found or get my refund. So customer support says, "Okay, calm down, Frodo." And then that customer, I want the name of the person who wrote this. You cannot treat customers this way. Customer support. The name's Golem, my precious. Oh damn!
Oh shit!
That's dude. That person's
Come
probably
on.
fucking heated.
Pissed right now, dude. He's pissed. By the way, these for people who don't know, the customer service isn't their customer service. It's just a random guy who named himself customer service.
Just talking shit on the post.
And
This
just
is
talking shit
genius,
on the
by the way.
post. Oh
This
yeah.
is fucking hilarious. You want to do another one? I got another one.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. What's
Calm
happening?
down, Frodo.
What's happening?
Such a good one, dude.
Yeah, it was. What's happening with corned beef? A good 2 centimeters missing from the tin. It's usually full. Customer service says, "Now this is a story all about how Mike's life got flipped, turned upside down." Like, take a minute, just take a seat, and I'll tell you all about Mike and his princess corned beef.
No way,
shit.
dude.
Yes. Oh, there's more.
Oh no.
In Tesco's, where he was taught and raised, on the tin meat aisle is where he spent most of his days, chilling out, max, relaxing, all cool, shopping for tin meat, the type that's old school.
Oh god, dude.
When he picked up a tin that was simply no good, it contained much less meat than he thought it should. This is great.
Dude, what? He put all this in there?
Yes. This one little tin caused him so much despair, he wrote a complaint to Tesco customer care. I saw his complaint when I got near. I thought, how do I even know about it here? I couldn't say anything. Where's the receipt? But I thought, nah, forget it. You refund his corned beef. Dude.
Oh, that's a good one.
Dude.
This guy's smart, dude.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh shit, that's funny. I got one more if you want.
No, keep going.
Okay, this one. A LGBT sandwich. Is this a late April Fool's? Will you be doing a straight sandwich, or is it special treatment for them as usual? Are you going to be selling a sandwich to celebrate being normal? This country is an absolute joke. We favor foreigners and certain people over our own. Wake up and take a look. And it's a picture of a sandwich, like those sandwiches that come in a little plastic thing you can rip open, called LGBT. It's a sandwich. What do you think that would stand for, Tones?
Like lettuce, bacon, tomatoes, or whatever.
Lettuce, guacamole, bacon, and tomato.
Yeah.
So customer support says, "Don't have a hissy fit, Adolf. We have we have a sandwich for you normal folk too. Introducing the Bigot Buddy, served on a delicious white bag. None of that foreign brown muck. These perfectly round paps are such beauties. They would look out of the place on page 3 of the Daily Sport. That'll keep certain people away. Topped with lashings of bacon, repelling any people within an 8-mile radius. Best served while not wearing a white sheet over your head. Available now. Don't choke on it."
What?
Yeah, I don't. Sorry, everyone out there. Like, I don't want to read certain words because it's not cool. But this is all for fun. By the way, we don't mean anything by it. It's just
No, it's not. I mean, we're reading
what he wrote. Yeah. The person said, "I'm disgusted that you think you can reply like that. Proves my point." And then customer support says, "Dry your eyes, Donald Trump. You're not the only one here who's disgusted. Before you can prove a point, you need to have one. And the closest you got to having a point is being a prick. Is there anything else I can help you with today?" Damn.
Dude.
That was not as funny. It was kind of harsh.
He went in on him.
Yeah, he did. So I can go. I got one more if you want.
Keep going.
Okay.
We'll finish off the episode.
Perfect. Staff are wankers. Ricky, where's all this anger coming from? Sounds like someone needs a hug. Fuck off.
Customer support said that.
Yes. And it says, fuck off, Padeo. And he says, Padeo? Pedo. Pedro? Pedo. Speedo? Fucking keyboard warrior, come round mine and see you act up then. And customer support says, what a splendid idea. I could give you that hug you desperately needed. Maybe we can go for a nice country walk or go for that pedal boat ride that we've talked about. Send me your address and I'll be around in the morning. Be sure to have a kettle on. Come around here and I'll wrap a brick around your head, idiot. And then the customer support says, there once was a man called Rick, who, to be fair, was a bit of a prick. I tried to show him some love, but all he wanted to do was give me a shove and finish me off by hitting me with the brick. I thank you. Good night.
Dude, that's fucking crazy, dude.
Oh my God, is all I can really say. Wow, how this place has changed so very sad. Whatever happened to this factory? Seeing how the chocolate was made, now just a day of queuing for not a lot of
Hold on.
Yes.
Don't read that one. Read the one below it.
There was a terrible smell this morning.
Yeah.
All right. There was these damn Tesco stores. There was a terrible smell this morning at the entrance to the big Tesco store, Chesterfield, near the customer service desk and self-service checkout. Not very nice when you're shopping for food. Tesco customer support says, rumor has it Linda, who works the rumor has it Linda, who works the self-service checkout, gambled on a fart and didn't fall in her favor. if you know what I mean. We had to we had to lend her some,
on a fart. Holy shit.
We had to lend her some tracksuit bottoms from lost property. And then the person replied, okay, thanks.
Okay.
Shit.
I love those, dude. Shout out to customer support, man.
Hell yeah.
Shout out customer support. Oh man, bro, it's been a great episode. I enjoyed this episode.
Same.
Guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know if people watch this far, but for those who are, thank you. We appreciate it. We're going to be doing some different things on the channel, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Make sure you guys subscribe with notifications on so you guys are notified when the video is uploaded. Go ahead and comment and let us know what you guys thought about the video. Follow Bad Thought Studios. We did a episode with Luke Barnett. He is the producer for the movie Your Lucky Day, now out on Netflix. That was a great episode. Candid Camper and I did. We're going to be interviewing a lot of new people here on the channel and on Bad Thought Studio. So make sure you guys follow both channels and go ahead and follow Candid Camper's channel. He's doing some different content on there as well. On YouTube. So the Candid Camper. Yeah, we have a whole bunch of shit coming out, guys. A whole bunch of new stuff that we'll be releasing. So make sure you guys go follow. But Candid, if you could tell the people where they can find you on social media, sir.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, like Tone's saying, I have a lot of different stuff that I'm gonna try out on my channel if you want to check it out. I'm on the road to 600 subs. I'm almost there. So like and subscribe, please, and thank you. Get me there. Yeah, find me the Candid Camper on YouTube. Find me the Candid Camper on X, and then the Candid Camper with an extra R at the end on IG. Then you can also use my Rakuten account, which is you get $30 when you spend $30, and it's MLUEHS3.
Hey guys, follow me on social media, Tones_TV on all platforms. Make sure you guys follow my TikTok. A lot of Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon content I put out there first, so keep an eye on that. And make sure you guys go follow Bad Thought Studios. I will have all the links in the description below, so make sure you guys go check that out. But yeah, hope you guys have a great night. Love y'all.